Hi, my loves, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111. I'm back with the truth, and we are gonna pull some energy, see what we can get. Holy Spirit, angels, and the highest white light, please give me a correct and accurate reading for my beautiful souls this time. What do they need to know? What do my beautiful souls need to know this time? Thank you for everyone being guided to my videos. Like, share, comment, and subscribing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What do my beautiful souls need to know this time? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Dang, we got this a couple days ago. Rescue. Somebody's being rescued or need to be rescued. And we have Sacred Pool. So, what I'm feeling is somebody feels like they need to be rescued by a certain situation. They may be in a low vibrational, toxic situation or around people right now. They may be oh yeah. I'm just getting download already. Somebody's running from the police. I got this yesterday and the day before. Somebody's running from the police. So, this energy's coming back again. Somebody needs to be rescued from the situation. Somebody dug themselves in a deep situation, and I'm getting the feeling of confirmation right here. They're getting caught up because they got caught stealing. I was getting energy reading or energy of stealing, and they may have ran from the police, and now the cops are looking for them, and so they need to be rescued. They feel like they need to be rescued and get away from the situation. And there's a sacred pool, which sacred pool means like protecting yourself, protecting what's yours, what's your life and stuff. 47 breaks down 11, and so, and then 16 goes into 7. Someone wants to be rescued from a situation. Sacred pool, like sacred pool, they feel like they want to go home. They want to go home. They want to go to a safe place. They want to get to a safe place where they could be at. They messed up big time. I feel like this person was actually doing really, really good. This energy, this person, it's a divine or it's a masculine. It's a masculine energy, and I feel like this person was, came out. This person was sober and doing well. I'm feeling this person was sober, doing very well. And something happened in their life significant that they end up relapsing, and now they're back in active addiction. And being in active addiction, they now are getting in trouble because they are losing themselves. And when you're in active addiction, what you do is it's a fight or flight or fight and freeze mode. So a lot of people don't think about freeze, but fight or flight. And so they're all over the place, and they're fighting for what they need, and they also need to support their habit. And I feel like this masculine energy, karmic masculine energy, could be a divine masculine, but now in karmic energy right now, and it has some feminine energy as well as, like, I think it's a male in feminine energy, a masculine feminine energy. And Spirit saying they were sober. Someone was sober, and something happened in their life that led them down back into addiction, in active addiction. And once they went back to active addiction, they went into their old ways, and they started stealing, and they lost a job too. I'm feeling they lost a job. They're losing their family. They're losing their life because of their addiction. They're losing their money. They're losing their addiction, and so they're stealing now to make money to pay for their addiction, to pay for their drugs. Magical map shifter. So somebody has they're trying to do magic. Someone's magical. Someone maybe in dark rituals, trying to change things. Got caught up in the wrong crowd. People, bone collector. Bone collector is they're collecting things which can be, like I was just talking about. There could be a klepto. They could be collecting. They could be stealing stuff. Collecting what's not theirs. Taking what is not theirs. Somebody's taking what's not theirs. Yeah, I have some really dark energy. On the bottom of the deck, stuck in the mud. They're stuck in the mud. They need a magic prayer right now. And some encouragement. So they're stuck in the mud. They're stuck in the mud. They're stuck in the roots. They're stuck, and they need some magic prayers. Somebody needs magic prayers, and that's why they feel like they need to be rescued, need to come home, because they're stuck in the mud. They're stuck in what their old ways. They're back in their old ways, and they were doing really well. Spirit saying that they were really doing really well, and something happened in their life, significantly happened in their life, and it brought them back into their old ways, their karmic ways, their addictions, their toxic ways, their trauma. Can you clarify rescue, Spirit? Thank you. Courthouse. So we have courthouse. This courthouse situation, which maybe they're going to jail. Maybe they're going to jail, and they need to be rescued from jail. Maybe they need to be bailed out. Somebody may need to be bailed out of a courthouse situation, a jail. This sacred pool, Spirit. Can we clarify sacred pool? Sacred pool. Thank you, Spirit. Despair. Yep, so there's despair in the community. So the community, too. There's a community. Their despair. Community. They're getting caught up because they're doing something in their community. They may be known. Feel like my previous cards is related to my other one. It says that neighbors know. In one of my previous readings, it says that neighbors know. So the neighbors know about this stealing, this addiction, this habit, and this despair. And they may have called the cops on this person. They may have called the cops on this individual, this karmic, masculine and feminine energy, for stealing from them or using drugs or something in the community because they're being watched. Magical map shifter. Can we have clarity on magical map shifter, Spirit? Thank you. Change. So there's going to be some kind of change in a family room. So yes, there was just always talking about something about family room. And then we have concern. There's going to be concern as well. And coffin on the bottom of the deck was a dead situation, a dead thing. Or they're going to end up dying. They're going to be physically hurt. They got into some bad stuff. I feel like they got into some bad stuff. Yeah, they met up with the wrong people. Some dark people. Some secret societies. Cartel. Gangs. Some gangs. I feel like this person got into the gangs, went back to the old ways. Maybe they were out of the street life. Maybe they used to be a inmate. Thank you, Spirit. They fell into the old bad habits, toxic situations, occupation. They lost a job. And there's a pathway, though. I do feel like they lost a job, and when they lost a job is when things fell apart. Some of the distant horizon as well. So I feel like they lost a job. Let's get some name on here quick. Let's see whose names are coming out of this reading. J-Rock, Ross, Catalina, Hart, Zach, Wyoming, Frigg, Freya, Pennsylvania, someone from Pennsylvania, Adam, Wood, Rachel, Mario, Lisa, Minnesota, Bennett, and Johnny, Wendy, and someone from Georgia, Jamie, Airball Peter, Jason, Ghost, aka Ghost. Huh. I have that name in here twice, and it's back to back. Elgin and Martinez. Twice in here. So one's not supposed to be in this deck. One's supposed to be in a different deck. Damn. Alicia, Deshawn, James, Chantel. Whoa. Parker, Doreen, Sarah, Angela, someone from Rochester, New York, Rochester, Minnesota, Rochester, different state, Bill Bakken, Carlos, Matz, Kramer, something happened in the fall or something's going to fall, a tower moment. I do feel like there's a tower moment. That's why I said fall. There is going to be a tower moment. Valentina, Lindsay, Johnson, Melanie, Patty, and home. Someone from Maryland, Jeanette, someone from Oklahoma, and Marshall. U.S. Marshals might be involved again because of this. There's something really dark. Marshalls could be the name Marshall, Minnesota, Marshall, different state. But when I get to this Marshall card, I feel like the U.S. Marshals going to be involved, and somebody's in some dark stuff, some illegal activity that the U.S. Marshals have to be involved with. And we have Brianna, Ernesto, Plainview, which also could stand for plain view, like it's in plain sight, like in your plain view, like something's happening right in front of you, and you don't even know it, or you do know it, and it's happening, and people are just not admitting to it, and they're keeping it secret, and the name Jim. So that's how I take Plainview. Like, there's a town in Plainview, Minnesota, but also I take it as it's in plain sight. It's in your plain view. Something is going to happen. Something's going down. And like I said, the tower moment. And with Butch and King, Deja, Lucifer, someone in Las Vegas, Carrie, someone in New York, Jones, Esther, Janelle, Idaho, LA, Corey. Damn, do a lot. But I feel like something's happening. Like they're Andrew, Malin, or Malin, Dan, Isaac, Clayton, Caitlin. Lots of names. Jade and Winter. Something happened in the winter. Something's gonna happen in the winter. Or the name Winter too. I wanna let's see here. Damn. My readings, I always try to informants, aka I just opened the deck and informants and doing rituals. Informants are involved and U.S. Marshals are involved in doing rituals, and it's to do with rituals. And I don't think this is for small people. I think this is like celebrities as well. I feel like celebrities are getting caught up in a lot of things right now, and it's coming like there's a snake around you as well. Doing rituals again. The elite secret societies are involved, and that's why we have the feds and U.S. Marshals. U.S. Marshals get involved if it's something serious and big. Cycle completed for somebody. Damn. Names of people and oh my gosh. They're intimidated by how far you came. So somebody's intimidated by how far you came. And that could be why this energy is coming out. Prosperity is coming, and credit fraud. Credit fraud. So that's why feds are involved. That's why they're local enforcement is probably called in the feds and stuff, and bigger guns, bigger people because of credit fraud. Credit fraud is usually feds. And credit fraud, I don't feel like it's just normal people. I feel like it's celebrities as well as involved in this stuff. You're being very confident, so somebody's being very confident in what they're doing. Good job. Stay that course. Keep doing that. Stay confident. You are doing your shadow work, so somebody's doing their shadow work as well. And you are a chosen one. Black sheep of family is good. Not all money is good money, so somebody's getting money that's not good. Somebody's getting money that's not good, illegal money, and that's why the U.S. Marshals and doing rituals again. That's why the U.S. Marshals and feds are coming in, and it might not just be them, it might be DEA as well too. No second chance, same way. So you're not giving divine feminine, masculine. You're not giving this person a second chance. The person that's doing rituals, the person that's legal activity. That'd be watched by the feds, U.S. Marshals, DEA, local law enforcement. Because they want to keep you trapped in illusions. Someone was throwing magic to keep you trapped in illusions as well. Someone was a sacrifice, and that could be why cops were involved, the U.S. Marshals involved, because people are not realizing that magic is actually happening more, and government is actually paying attention now to people passing away and sacrifices and stuff. There's a lot of sacrifices in the oh my gosh, that's why I'm getting celebrities. Hollywood did a lot of sacrifices to children and adult or teens and kids. Oh, it was a very dark energy, just very dark reading, but there's a lot of molestation, there's a lot of sex trafficking, a lot of stuff that was happening in Hollywood and like in the celebrities in the big cities, and it's now coming to light, and people are getting arrested now. The law enforcement U.S. Marshals are coming in and arresting people. Feds are arresting people, especially the celebrities that have been involved, because there was a lot of celebrities that were involved in this stuff. You had like Lady Gaga that was involved. Um, Katy Perry was involved one time. Jay-Z, Beyonce were involved. There's been so many more. They say Miley Cyrus was involved. Justin, what's his name? Bieber was involved. So many people are involved. People that you don't even think they would ever be involved, they're involved in this. A lot of this stuff. Someone needs to raise their vibration. Someone's not feeling safe, and I feel like it's the karmic divine masculine, or karmic masculine energy is not feeling safe because they're back in addictions, they're in legal activity, they're they may be even doing dark rituals as well. They're in a gang. They could be in a gang, a secret society that's doing dark rituals. Jeffrey Epstein, whatever, he passed away. He was one that was involved in a lot of this stuff with the child trafficking and killing and all this stuff. On a private island, Jeffrey Dahmer or whatever, Epstein. You can Google him. He's in there. He's no longer alive. But he was the celebrities were going down there to his private island and paying for stuff. So, you are a multimillionaire. What is being done to you is being done to me. So what's being done to you is being done to other people. That's what that card means. It's like, so it's not just happening to one person. Magic's happening to, it's happening to others. It's not just happening to the celebrities. It's happening to middle class, poor, high class. It's happening to everybody around the whole world. And you are an inspiration to the world. Divine feminine or masculine. You are inspiration to the world. And the truth and secrets are coming out about celebrities, about the elite, about the deep state, about the secret societies, about all this stuff that's happening, they're coming out, and that's why I feel like the U.S. Marshals and like big governments are involved in this stuff. Jeffrey Epstein, isn't it? Jeffrey Epstein. I can't think of it. You are the key. If you're guiding this video, you are the key. You're the key. You might, like me, I'm a psychic medium. You might be guided to become a psychic investigator, to find out these answers to what's going on in the world, reality in the world. Investigating things in the world. Like, people don't understand this psychic stuff. We're telling the future, we're reading this in intuition, we're speaking with spirit, but we're also getting psychic downloads, which we're doing investigations too. Like, we're investigating the situation. Like, you get this download, and then all of a sudden you pull these cards out, and then you get the answers, like, right here. You're the key. Like, these cards are your key. They give you the information that you need to know, especially if you were a dream state and you dreamed about this, and then like you're like, okay, you dreamed about this, and then you're like, okay, how do I put this down? And then all of a sudden you get this download, and then all of a sudden these cards come out and it's confirmation. Masculine karmic energy. Cards don't lie, and someone needs to limit control issues. You are extremely intuitive. Someone is going to jail, so that's why I said someone was on the run, but somebody is going to jail. Someone loves your energy, and that's why they're coming in. They love your energy because you have very good energy. Your vibration's higher. Magic attacks are from someone around you. So magic attacks are from someone around you, and somebody's wish is going to be granted. And somebody did abuse the situation. Person that has hidden medical psychic records abuse the situation. That's a fake spiritualist. That's in bad health now. They're in bad health as well now. But keep faith. Divine feminine masculine, keep faith. Because this stuff's all coming to light. Because the fake spiritualist, the person in the abusive situation, is being investigated by cops. Boom, again. Right there, being investigated by cops. The person that has the hidden medical records. As they need to tell the truth because they're lying about stuff. Because they're emotionally emptied. So there's many people emotionally emptied. Someone's coming back with an evil spirit. Try to come back with an evil spirit. Someone has a warrant. So right there, someone has a warrant. Someone's running from the cops. Someone's running from the law. But guess what? You can run so long before they find you. You only can hide for so long. Eventually they're going to find you. They will find you. So if you watch this, or if you know somebody who's watching this, you have a warrant, you might as well just turn yourself in. they keep running because you turn yourself in. You could actually probably save yourself from new charges. If you get picked up by a warrant, you might get a new charge. You might have drugs on you. You might have paraphernalia. You might have other things. You might get a high-speed chase. And so it's better to turn yourself in when you have nothing on you and get the help that you need instead of being hunted down by the cops or having somebody that you close to call you in, which happens all the time. I know by experience. Someone does scams, someone is toxic, and you are being paid by third-party bullshit. And that's the thing right there. If someone's toxic and doing scams, and you have a warrant, and you are using drugs right now, and drugs are illegal, and you have your closest friend next to you, they call you in because they can get some money. They're going to call you in. You're going to have drugs on you. You're going to have a new charge. You're going to have a drug charge. You're going to have this charge, this charge, this charge. And they're going to get you all these other charges. Go turn yourself in before you get caught up. Turn yourself in, and then do what you have to do instead of getting new charges. Can't trust your friends. I'm sorry to say. Don't trust your friends because your friends are your actually enemies most times. There's a father figure intervening in your life and maybe a restraining order. We got AKA feds, informants. That's what I'm talking about. There's informants. You're going to get turned in. Like, you're around people that there's a divine masculine that is around people that are sneaky, very, very sneaky, and they're calling people in. And you're going to get caught up with more charges by not turning yourself in because you're around these sneaky people that are actually trying to hurt you more than try to help you. These people are not your friends. They're your enemies. They just want stuff from you. They want you to take the fall. They want you to steal. They want you to do all this other stuff. They're not your friends. When you're in active addiction, you don't have friends. You can have some, but they're not truly your friend. Like, when you're in active addiction, it's your ego. It's everything. You're wanting something. You want that high. You're dependent on something. So people are not trustworthy at the time because anyone will do anything to get that next fix. Someone is going through Christ consciousness, and you are the light. Someone's a light. Veil has been lifted for somebody, and cycle has been completed again, and confusion spells. There was confusion spells, but they're no longer there anymore. They have been broken. And the snake is around you. We got that again. Balance and change is going to come. Someone's background spying, which could mean the feds or cops will be background spying. They're keeping an eye. That was a lot there. I'm sorry, there was a lot there. I don't even know what the time is. Did I just see 2022? I think I saw 2022. Okay, we're going to get more in order to end this. Recovery, or not there anymore. I did see recovery. Again, I saw recovery. Antonio, and somebody wants to fuck you hard. Someone wants to fuck hard and rough and dirty. Divine is giving somebody a new beginning in the name Chloe. Sorora, and someone is a psychic medium. As I was just saying, somebody is a psychic medium. They might be a psychic investigator as well. Kara, an exercise will help your soul. Kara or Kara. Jennings, someone's a multimillionaire. Tiana, third-party groupies, extras, bullshit that's around, and that's what I was saying, gangs, groupies, people at parties and stuff. Get outside, Mother Nature wants you. And then Tate, named Tate, someone from Arizona, and number 2 is balance and faith and trust. And we belong together now. Someone belongs together. Someone is a virgin, so someone is abstinent right now. They're not having sex. They're not having intercourse. They're keeping themselves. Someone wants you to play with themselves. And beautiful people, beautiful couple. So there's going to be a beautiful person, or beautiful people and beautiful couple. And then commitment and charity work, or the name charity. Informants, aka feds, again, we got that again. It's someone from North Dakota, and that's on a different card. And fake spirituals again, we have that again. Tracy, named Tracy. Someone's being cheated on, and Melvin. And we had masculine karmic energy again, so double confirmation, and the name Debbie. Someone's dumb full cum, and name Angel. Someone's a broke-ass bitch as well. So someone's broke, and that's why they're stealing. That's why they're doing this stuff. Gemini, so we have air energy, and someone from Louisiana. Someone wants their pussy licked. Sorry, their kitty cat licked. Emma. And they can't steal your shine. And D. Change is coming. In Utah, someone from Utah. Someone's a dick. Named Dick. And then someone only wants their kitten. And that... Oh my god, my leg. Ouch, my leg. It's getting warm in here. Thank you. We have a secret admirer. So there is a secret admirer. And I've been watching you. Will you be mine? I'm afraid to tell you how I feel. And they don't like you. So somebody doesn't like you. That's what's saying. Somebody doesn't like somebody. My family and friends don't want me with you. I'm confused and hurt. Someone doesn't like you and they don't want you with your family. And there is rage. I was feeling that. We do have rage, divine masculine energy, and rage. Anger, temper, control, aggression. I'm about to fuck everything up and everyone up. Because they're enraged, they're running from the law, and they're getting caught, so they're enraged right now. They're in active addiction, and they're not wanting to go back to jail, prison. I feel like they've been incarcerated before, they've been in trouble, and they know what they've done, and by them knowing what they've done, they're running from it because they know they're going to go back, they know that they're going to get in trouble, and now they have a whole bunch of rage, because they're being watched. They are being watched. My family, friends are my spies. I know what you're doing, fake accounts. So they are being watched. People are being watched. And it's not just by normal people. The law enforcement, feds, U.S. Marshals are watching. The Reaper, the situation's over. In the middle of that, relationship is over, ending, closure, so second chance, letting go, watch my exit. And that doesn't mean just a relationship. It could also mean, like, a situation. Like, you need to leave the street life. Like, let go of the street life. Someone needs to let go of the street life. Someone needs to walk away from the street life. Someone needs to walk away from addictions. Get the help that they need. Because karmic and family friends, like I was saying, there's informants, there's people that are they're enemies that think that they're friends but they're not, because doesn't have good intentions, hidden by the veil, trauma, light, pains, and limited beliefs. So there is people that are being, like, that's confirmation again, that they're being their enemies. They think they're their friends, but they're not, they're enemies. The hammer, so then we have intimacy, sex, hooking up, wang wang, magic stick, throat, baby wops. People are hooking up one by one. And but then divine feminine, masculine, you are having your open crown chakra, your energy, enlightenment, universal consciousness, knowledge, higher awareness. I am connected to source. You are connected to source. And that's where you're getting your downloads. That's where everything's happening. That's why you're getting the truth that's being told to you. So you can help others as well. Damn. Heart chakra, your heart chakra is open up, divine feminine, masculine. Love, affection, compassion, unity, emotion. I am worthy of love. You are worthy of love. Everyone is worthy of love. And there is STD from one night stands. Someone has STD, sexually transmitted disease. The bitch burned me. Clearable, unclearable. Please help me. And like we're talking about rescue, someone needs to be rescued. Someone maybe needs a rescue from this STD. You may need to go to the doctors and get a checkup because you may have STD. If it's not a physical STD, it could be a spiritual STD. You might want to Google spiritual STDs because they're hard to explain. I'll do a little more research and hopefully on a different video I can explain it more, but we do get spiritual STDs as well. Someone is thinking about you, missing you, reviewing our past, so looking at old photos and videos, and spiritual animals, insects here to give you your message. Pay attention, not just colors or something to see. Google my name, spiritual meaning, which I was saying, Google names on certain things. Somebody's entangled, and that's what you do when you get caught up in street life and you're in active addiction. You actually past life lovers, new lovers here to challenge masculine and feminine energy. You get caught up in entanglements, many entanglements, and you are meant to shine divine feminine and masculine. Don't hide who you are. Black sheep, stand up. Unique is better. Shine bright even if it hurts your eyes. So you are supposed to stand up. You are supposed to shine. And let's get this. Okay, we're going to do advice, guidance. What do you need to know, Spirit? What do they need to know? This is my advice guidance cards. Actually, I'm going to do these cards quick. Give you a little bit more. There's some names in here, too. 9/11 came out. Emergency. Making sure that you're checking your, double checking your energy, double checking your surroundings, checking. I had car wreck earlier. Someone needs to check what's going on in their life because it's out of control. That's what this means, 9/11. It's out of control. And Zelda, the name Zelda. So somebody is out of control right now. They need to be checking their thing. Stewie from Stewie, and they're waiting to communicate with you. So somebody's waiting to communicate with you. Somebody from Stewie. Holy shit. That's too many. Tim, you may know him as Tim or name Tim. How long will you punish me to remind me what I did? So this card comes out. It's like, so the karmic feels like you're punishing them, but you're not punishing them. You've moved on. You're living your life. And the karmic feels like that because they are not owning up to their own actions. They're not taking responsibility of themselves. So they're blaming you, or they're saying that you're punishing them, but what's happening is they're actually punishing themselves because they're not owning up to their own actions. They're not taking responsibility, and so they're punishing themselves by not healing and doing the inner work. And so, but they want to blame you for it. Number 14 may be significant to you, and someone from Michigan. Go for it, Spirit says. And the back is blank, so go for whatever you want, because it's blank, it's open, it's whatever you want to do, go for it. You have so much opportunities, so many different ways, and go for it, because it's blank on the back, means that whatever you want to do. We have the name Jean. Don't fall for fake love. Someone's going to come and try to love bomb you, don't fall for it. Princess, you are marvelous, yes you are. Mara, the name Mara, and then somebody is using, they're using your name on open accounts right there. That's why the feds could be involved. Feds could be involved because of the fact that people are using fake accounts, and we have credit fraud, we have fake accounts. That's all federal investigation, so that means the feds are watching, keeping an eye because they're doing that. Somebody has shared values, and somebody from South Carolina. I'm doing a lot of prayers, spending time at my altar, and we have Grandma Violet or Violet, purple, favorite color, purple violet. Garcia. Thank you. Horseman. What I promised you, I created with karmic, and it was torn apart. So somebody someone promised you something, and they created it with a karmic, and now it's being torn apart against them. That's on them. That's not on you. That's on them. That's their own problem. And they missed your energy. And we have Lopez. They did it to themselves. They promised it with you, and then they weren't there. They didn't keep the promise, and they did it with karmic, and now it's on them. That's their own problem. That's not your problem. That's not your problem to worry about at all. They have to figure that out themselves. We all have to figure out our own problems. We have to take responsibility of our problems and our actions. And you can't be putting blame on other people. And that's what the karmic does. When you're karmic energy and you're a narcissist, and I do feel like this karmic is a narcissist, you blame it on other people, and you don't take blame for yourself. And we have Dustin. A child that has a grown man's mind is in a serial killer's body. Huh. So there is a child has a grown man's mind in a child's body. Or a child that has a grown man's mind, so grown man's mind in a child's body is a serial killer. That is not good. And the next card was 666, which is not of the devil. It is actually, you may not be paying attention to the signs. Not good, not following inner voice, change of life, sacrifice, reconsider, discovery, letting go, and rethinking a situation. And somebody from Washington. On the bottom, Ellinson. And then on the other side is Anna. Crazy. My ex. She was never my ex, Ashley. It was just a couple one-night stands. Just karmic. His name is Ellinson. And he's evil. And not a good person. And his sister's name's Anna. And she's evil. She set me up with drugs. Well, I sold drugs to her. Not getting denied, I sold drugs to her, but she's supposed to be my friend. I thought she was my friend. And she wore a wire on me. Her name is Anna Adams. Seidel. Siegel. She's married to my cousin now. Has given my cousin. And I don't care if I put her name out there. But yeah. I thought she was my so-called best friend, Anna. And she wore a wire on me. Got me on some methamphetamine drugs charges. And thought she was my best friend. Not, she was my enemy. And I was messing around with her brother, Ellingson. First name's Jason. I'm outing him. When you go through something, you want to out them too. You want to put your bullies or the people that are your enemies, their names out there, because then they know that you know, and they may stop, they may not stop. But these two people, which is really weird because Ellingson and Anna, I didn't know they were related. I didn't know they were brother and sister. They're not blood brother and sister. They just call each other brother and sister. I did not know. Me and Anna go way back to when I was 18, so over 18 years ago. We go back almost 20 years. Or Anna, we go back almost 20 years, and I really did trust her. I thought I could trust her, and then I met this guy 4 years ago, and thought I could trust him as well. And I couldn't. He came into my life to fucking destroy it. He came into my life to fucking mess it up, and he promised me a lot of things, and he never kept the fucking promise. He chose drugs over me. He chose drugs over a different situation. I'm not going to put it out there. And he continues to choose drugs and other girls and everybody else when he could have me, but I guess I was guided to say that. I don't know why, but because they're an incubus. He's an incubus, succubus, a demon, male sex demon, and she is a succubus, female sex demon. And someone loves 80s music. Who knows if they're watching this video? I don't really care if they're watching this video. I really don't fucking care anymore. I'm just outing them. I thought he was my twin. I thought Jason was my twin. Ellingson was my twin. He's not. He was a karmic. He was a karmic to bring me lessons, teach me lessons. I still love him. I love him unconditionally. Like, I love all my enemies. I still love Anna as well, too. I forgive them. But I won't let them back in my life. We have butthead. And somebody needs to, they need to give up and walk away. So somebody needs to give up and walk away. And then you are a natural good person. And then we have Stefan and Terrence and 44, which is master number, which is achievements, accomplishments, and hard work. Because he wanted open marriage, he wanted arranged marriage. He wanted to be open marriage. That's why we had to walk away. And we have Scorpio energy, water energy as well. And you passed every test that was given to you. I forgive my enemies. And Marie, I want to share that with you guys. We have Martha. Sorry, Martha. And never look back. I want to share that with people because, like, I forgive my enemies. Everyone that did something to me, I allowed that to happen to me. I let it go so far because I was my active addiction and what I went through. And so, like, I don't hate Anna and I don't hate Jason. I don't hate them anymore. I don't. So if they do watch this, I don't hate them. I forgive them because I allowed that to happen. I sold drugs to Anna, and I should have known that. I shouldn't trust nobody. I shouldn't have been selling drugs. Selling drugs is illegal. It is not right. And so when you sell drugs, you're going to eventually get caught up. When you do illegal activity, you eventually get caught up. It comes back and bites you in the ass. I allowed Jason to come in my life because I was in a dark spot. My husband was locked away, incarcerated, and I wanted to feel love. So this guy came in, and so I allowed all this stuff to happen. And by me allowing this stuff to happen, it happened. And so I can't blame them anymore. Like, I take responsibility for what they did to me and what I did to them. Like, they did this stuff to me, but it's my responsibility, and I have to take responsibility for that and my actions of what did that. We only can do so much, and if I wouldn't allow that, if I went to sell drugs, I wouldn't have got the drug charge. If I wouldn't have trusted somebody that I could, I wouldn't have got the drug charge. If I wouldn't have allowed somebody to come in my life because my husband was locked away, then that wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have dealt with him, and I wouldn't have felt like that. So I forgive him because they taught me lessons. They taught me not to do the things I did, and, like, I'm not going to go back to that. I'm not going to go back to selling drugs and getting caught up. I'm not going to go back to, like, thinking I need a guy in my life because I don't have my husband. Well, he wasn't my husband at the time. That was incarcerated. He was my boyfriend. The one that's locked up, and my husband now. He's actually my husband now. I didn't love myself, so I thought other men would love me and all this stuff. So, again, like I said, I'm guided to talk about this story, but I don't hate them. I forgive them. I forgive all my enemies, all the things, even ones that stole my car, stole my money, stole my energy. I forgive them because they taught me things. They taught me many things, but I won't forget, and I won't allow them back in my life. And I still love them. I dislike them, but I still love them. I love everybody. I love my worst enemy. I can't not love people. Um, Good and bad. There's still a love for them because there's something with them. They're human. They're human, and I love animals, everything else. But Jason is unconditional love. There's a reason why I have unconditional love for him, and I will always have unconditional love for him. But he's not a good person to be in my life, and I have to walk with him. So, why I guess I was guided to say that is, if you're watching this video and you have enemies, it's okay to forgive them. It's okay to not forget, but it's okay to forgive them and move on and still love them and dislike them at the same time. So you can love them and dislike them at the same time. It's okay for that. That's what God has taught us to do. God has taught us to forgive people and to forgive ourselves. And so, I guess I was supposed to share that. I'm sorry, it was a rant. I'm sorry, but like I was supposed to share that. But especially if those people are watching my videos, who knows? I don't think they are, but they might be watching my videos. I forgive you guys. I have love for you guys. You guys taught me lessons, but I won't ever forget. So, again, so I'm going to end this with a advice guidance card. People can still be evil and you can still love them. My mom is evil. My mom's a karmic. My mom is so evil. Like I said, like my mom is evil. My mom is mean. She is she does a lot of mean things. She is so negative, but I still love my mom. I dislike my mom, but I love my mom. Thank you, Spirit. That came out. Go with the flow. Relax and trust. Accept what is happening. Spirit is saying go with the flow. Accept what is happening because you have a light. That's 17 breaks down to 8, which is abundance and like prosperity. And then we have 43, enlightenment, which breaks down to 7, which is God's number, mystical number, unknown. Enlightenment, look for the highest perspective, see the divine in everyone. And right there, oh, that came out just nice. Like I said, I love my enemies. I love the people that hurt me. I still love them because I see the divine in everyone. I see good in everyone, even though they're still evil in them. There's still something good in them. Probably because they're human. They came in my life for a certain reason, to teach me lessons. I see divine in everything. So, maybe someone needed to hear that too. Maybe you are Jason or Anna watching this video and you needed to hear me freaking say that I forgive you guys. Well, I forgive you, I just don't forget. But again, I love all you guys. I send lots of love, peace, light, healing to all. In my Etsy shop, or in my description box, there'll be my Etsy shop for my healing bracelets. I don't have them on tonight. And then my TikTok is in my link tree. And then if you want to donate to my Venmo or my Cash App, that'd be greatly appreciated. It helps support me and my 2 girls while I'm on my spiritual journey and to get my my stuff out there. Love you guys. Bye.